Hi, everyone. Today at 7 Minute Entrepreneurship, we have Miss Shayna Stockman, the world wellness expert. Hi, Shayna. How are you?
I'm doing great today. How about yourself?
Great. And today we're really going to pinpoint how crazy entrepreneurs are and how crazy things get during the holiday and how the two of those collide. So, what is it you do, Shayna?
Oh, I empower mostly ladies to get and feel better when their doctors and medicines didn't, wouldn't, or couldn't, especially medical mysteries, autoimmune problems since the protection or the infection.
And how long have you been doing this?
I became a registered nurse over 30 years ago. I'm a nationally board certified nurse practitioner, almost as long. So I do online and in-person classes, courses, workshops, and private consultations.
And do you consider yourself an entrepreneur?
Oh, most definitely. Yes. Oh, I forgot about speaking engagements too.
Okay. And what would you tell the entrepreneur at this time of the year when things are crazy? And you know what? Even people who are not entrepreneurs, what would you tell them to do
Uh,
to kind of de-stress? What's a good thing to do?
ooh, one, you got to prioritize yourself. I, of course, my upcoming de-stress before the holidays, but simple things that you can do. I want to give you a gold nugget now. Pick a happy song every day and just dance to it. If you can, get up and dance. A happy song, if it's a 4 minute song, that's an extra 24 hours a year of exercise and de-stress. So in our busy lifestyles, we can do simple little things to move our needle forward. Pick a happy song, if it's a 3 minute or 4 minute, dance to it every day if you can. If you can't, whatever you're capable of, if it's shake your head, clap your hands. A fellow nurse of mine, when she was on one of my workshops, and I expressed this, and I said, listen, if you can't get up, I want you guys to shake your head, clap your hands, whatever you can. She said, even that, because she was bedbound at the time, she said that really helped her because a happy dance gives you some releases endorphins to help you de-stress, make you feel good, burns a couple calories, quickens your bones a little bit. So 3 minute happy dance is one of them. But the other thing, of course, is the distress before the holidays. I think if you can de-stress before the holidays, you'll be able to learn to enjoy the holidays more so. Because there's a lot of times
Absolutely.
yeah, we're planning big events and what are you gonna give, get, talk, who are you gonna invite, where are you gonna go? Is there gonna be travel delays? What are the in-laws, outlaws gonna say? And before you know it, you finally get a chance to breathe, but the event's over. Now you get a chance to breathe and you're like,
Right, right, right.
but you're like, the food's gone, it's cold, the people are gone. So I want you guys to be able to distress before the holidays. And that's why I came up with an event, De-Stress Before the Holidays.
Great. Now tell us about the event real quick.
Oh, okay. It's really cool. In minutes at a time, I want to show you guys in your busy lifestyles how you can move your needle forward. Imagine you did that 3 minute happy dance every day. That's another 24 hours of exercise. So De-Stress Before the Holidays is a fun online event with me where I give you calls to action to do that will help you save time and save money before the holidays so you can stress less and actually enjoy the holidays
Good.
while they're occurring instead of the aftermath after everyone left.
I
So there
love
are
that.
videos and modules. They
Hmm.
can listen hands-free.
Hmm.
They're visual as well, and they come with a workbook that they can look at online as well
Okay.
as print that give them calls to action, like the happy dance and other things that they can do. And also, it comes with a discovery call with me that we can hop on a quick call and I can give them other gold nuggets as well. So it's
That's great.
audio, visual, digital, and printable workbook and a discovery call live with me.
Now, I know in this last week or so, you've been able to connect with some people that are really
Oh,
well
yeah.
known. And so I want you to tell me, who these people are and how did you get connected to them and that kind of thing.
Ooh. Okay, well, just last night I was on a Zoom with Mel Robins. I thought that was pretty cool. She
Oh, very
was
cool.
telling us that she just got back from recording with Oprah. And yes, so she hopped on the plane from Oprah to go do this live Zoom with us. And that was pretty cool. She was telling us about she's promoting her new book, Let Them. Just whatever people, they're mad, they're sad, they're angry. let them. So she's promoting her new book, Let Them. It's kind of like the Serenity Prayer takes a modern spin on things,
Okay,
where,
okay.
basically let go what you can't control, control what you can. So we were on a Zoom last evening with her where she was telling us she just flew back from the Oprah show. And I think she had taped that on Wednesday. Her plane, there was an issue with the plane. They thought it was going to crash. And she was like,
Really?
who would you call in that moment? You're on the plane and you think it's going down. So, long story short, the plane arrived safely. The landing gear wouldn't go up. They had to gain altitude, suddenly get the landing gear up. She was too nervous to take another plane that night, the connection. So she waited till the next day, which was yesterday. And she had just flown into Charlotte from the connection like a half hour before our Zoom started. So I thought that was
Amazing.
pretty cool. And then earlier on the week, I won't mention some of the names, but Brandon Burchard, he's pretty well known
Yes,
speaker,
he is.
motivational,
Hmm.
inspirational. That
Hmm.
was cool to be live on a Zoom with him.
Okay, cool.
In the past, several months ago, maybe a year ago, Sir Richard Branson.
Oh, wow.
That
Cool.
was a cool one. That was,
Hmm.
these are live Zooms. These are not like pre-recorded. That was cool. Matthew McConaughey, that was a good one.
Wow.
He's wiser than you think. And I could tell you this for your entrepreneurs out there. Believe it or not, he was telling a story where people thought he was crazy. He kept declining more and more and more offers, bigger movies, and he would decline it. And another bigger movie would come along and he would decline it. Wasn't the right role, wasn't the right amount. And people started thinking he was crazy. But I think he was brilliant because now that he declined that, he had the time when the right thing came along to say yes. So he got a much bigger role with a lot more money and the type of role that he wanted. So, ladies and gentlemen out there, just don't say yes to the next job because sometimes that's going to stop you from having the time and energy for the right thing. And I will decline clients if I don't think it's a good fit. I'm not like, oh, yes, I'm like, no. And I learned to say no. It took me a few decades before I started saying it. But I'm getting better at it because now it's giving me time and energy for something better to come along.
That sounds so good. That's great advice. It really is. And so, just to wrap things up, what is it I might be able to do to help you improve and grow your business?
Ooh. Well, this right here, spreading my message. I would like my message for people to realize that you have to have belief in things. If you're not feeling better with after you go to the doctor and they're blowing you off, telling you it's normal, you're getting older, the tests are okay. I want you to maybe bridge the gap between those people and myself because a lot of times they get blown off for years before they get an accurate diagnosis. And a lot of times your symptoms and signs show years before the tests and the doctors tell you so. So I'd like you to be able to bridge the gap between themselves and I, spread my message loud. If you know people suffering with symptoms after the doctor and the meds or the test, or they're just not feeling right, especially since they had the protection or the infection, they can, more TV appearances, I think, can help spread my message to the masses more so than ever. And of course, if so TV connections and influencers, because there's a lot of people out there that if a good influencer knows my stuff and how great I help them, and he's like, hey, listen, she's like, hey, I had autoimmune. Shayna totally helped me. Boom, before you know it, her 3 billion followers or a million followers or whatever are like, wow, all right, she's legit. Let me reach out to her. So I think an influencer might help the most.
Okay.
And I like people to distress before the holidays
Hmm.
so they can get that on my website. Maybe we can direct them there.
That sounds like a plan. And how do people reach out to
Yeah.
you, Miss World Wellness Expert?
Yes. Oh, that's very good. Thank you. Thank you, Vera. So the best way is worldwellnessexpert.com. Just worldwellnessexpert.com. At the top, they'll see my socials. They can follow me, subscribe to my YouTube. They can get on the email list to get our newsletters with exclusive invites, like the Zoom I was on yesterday. They can get a daily dose of positivity. But I would say just go to worldwellnessexpert.com. Now, if they're seeing this now they can de-stress before the holidays because that bundle is up there where they can get whole bundle de-stress before the holidays. Or if they have that autoimmune issue, they can join our Reclaim Your Life.
It sounds
It's
like a
all there.
plan. Sounds like a plan. You know what's the best part of this whole thing? Let's see if we can make this go viral.
Oh, yeah. Just a
Take
couple
care.
good influencers that I help with their own autoimmune, and the rest
Okay.
is golden.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Bye
Thank
bye.
you. Bye-bye.